Why Hong Kong's islands are becoming popular for residents. Is space starting to run out in Hong Kong? There's compelling evidence to suggest that may be the case.
Most Hong Kongers live on top of each other in tiny flats.
Take a look inside one of them. It's not even 2 square meters.
With a surge in real estate business around the region's smaller islands, people are moving away from Kowloon and Hong Kong Island. Hong Kong features a peninsula and over 200 islands. Hong Kong Island, the second largest, houses the region's urban center. Traditionally, this is where most of the population resides. In recent years, however, less densely populated areas such as Lantau and Lama have become more prominent living options for residents. The migration trend began in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. That year, Hong Kong's islands saw a 28.5% increase in the secondary housing market. This poses the question, is the trend due to a lack of space, or is there something else to it? It's no surprise that financial considerations play a pivotal role. In 2021, when the trend gained momentum, real estate prices on the islands were approximately 40% lower than in inner Hong Kong, propelling many urban residents to embrace the tranquility of island living. In recent times, realtors in island regions such as Lantau, Tung Chung, and Lama have reported a notable increase in property transactions within the secondary market. South Lantau experienced an impressive 30% surge in 2020. By contrast, residential property prices in Hong Kong's urban areas have escalated to unmatched global highs. In 2019, Hong Kong earned the distinction of having the world's most expensive real estate market, a title that has persisted. In 2022, the average property price in Hong Kong reached 173,374 Hong Kong dollars per square meter, equivalent to 22,167 US dollars per square meter, solidifying its position as the most costly global location for real estate acquisition. The city's vigorous economy, ample job prospects, and substantial foreign investment, which amounted to 859 billion Hong Kong dollars in 2022, intensify the high demand for housing. Furthermore, Hong Kong's reputation as an international finance hub draws affluent individuals and investors, which drives up property prices. Despite these steep costs, the city remains desirable due to its high standard of living and extensive amenities. Government measures such as land use policies and a tax rate capped at 15% in 2023 also attract wealthy immigrants, contributing to the steady stream of newcomers to Hong Kong from mainland China and other regions. However, Hong Kong's allure extends beyond economic factors. Owing to unprecedented immigration, the city has become one of the most densely populated places on Earth. And for some, the resulting congestion has become overwhelming. In the 12 months leading up to June 2023, Hong Kong saw a remarkable influx of 1.18 million long-term immigrants, including those coming from mainland China and international locations. It's estimated that there are approximately 619,568 non-Chinese residents in Hong Kong. Despite the issue of overcrowding, the influx of immigrants continues unabated, drawn by the significant advantages that overshadow spatial constraints. For numerous immigrants, Hong Kong offers a shot at an enhanced quality of life. Consider the Filipinos, who form the largest demographic of non-native residents in Hong Kong. In the Philippines, the average income hovers around 3,950 US dollars, while in Hong Kong, it's a much higher 54,370 US dollars. Hong Kong also boasts a more robust healthcare system, with 4.8 hospital beds per 1,000 citizens, compared to the Philippines' mere 0.99 beds per 1,000 citizens. Education is another major attraction for migrants. Indonesians represent the second-largest ethnic group in Hong Kong. While Indonesia's education system is designed by experts, it often lacks emphasis on practical skill development, focusing primarily on theoretical knowledge. In contrast, Hong Kong's education system, a legacy of its British colonial past, closely mirrors the UK's highly regarded approach. As of 2023, Hong Kong's net migration rate was 3.147 per 1,000 population. a decrease of 5.1% from the previous year. Yet, UN forecasts anticipate an increase to about 4.5 per 1,000 population this year. The relentless arrival of new residents puts further strain on Hong Kong's infrastructure and living space, leading many locals to seek an escape from the congested city space in favor of a more relaxed lifestyle. Relocating to one of the nearby islands presents the most convenient and accessible transition option. For most residents, the decision to leave the city center isn't solely about financial savings or seeking peacefulness. The political and social upheavals that Hong Kong has experienced also play a significant role in their desire to find housing in less populated places. After its handover to China in 1997, Hong Kong was assured that its distinctive way of life, including its capitalist economic system and particular liberties, would remain intact for 50 years. Yet, not even at the halfway mark, there's a palpable sense of Beijing's increasing influence over Hong Kong's autonomy and a crackdown on dissent. Protests drew international attention and sympathy as they continued for months, despite the government's efforts to disperse them, including deploying tear gas and arresting protesters. Although the protests wound down in early 2020, they left a legacy of tension between pro-democracy activists and the government. Amid these challenges, the islands around Hong Kong offer a different reality, untouched by the urban strife and presenting a peaceful retreat. In 2022, the average Hong Kong apartment for a family of 3 was a mere 484 square feet, likened by some to the size of a prison cell. In contrast, island properties offer more generous living spaces, often at more affordable prices, with rates on Lantau Island as low as $6,000 per square foot, a fraction of the cost of the city's exorbitant rates. Island living also promises lower population densities, contributing to a feeling of expansiveness and liberty, where residents can unwind and appreciate their environment. The islands are not just about spacious homes and cost savings. They offer a wealth of outdoor activities and a chance to reconnect with rich cultural heritage and history. Residents have the opportunity to engage with the region's traditions, such as dragon boating, and explore their cultural roots. As residents reassess what's important, the lure of island living has grown stronger. The ongoing shift to the islands may help alleviate the persistent overcrowding problem in central urban areas. In an unexpected twist, the pandemic contributed to a potential short-term solution to Hong Kong's housing inequality crisis. The migration from Hong Kong's crowded urban areas to its more spacious islands is a complex phenomenon that will likely be around for a while. Financial incentives, the search for calm, the COVID-19 pandemic's reshaping of priorities, and the political climate all fuel this trend. Overall, the islands of Hong Kong offer a lifestyle rich with community ties, cultural engagement, ample living space, outdoor adventures, and a peaceful haven during turbulent times, making them an appealing alternative to those in search of balance and fulfillment.